Yeah, so the admissions process is actually a very simple process. What a student needs to do essentially is go online, which is what they do most of the time anyway, and download an application form. Each school has a specific requirement in terms of how to apply to the school. You did mention whether we have our own exam. We do. It's called the JSAT, which is the Jindal Scholastic Aptitude Test, which is what we look at in terms of the undergraduate programs. We're very open to looking at the SATs. We're very open to looking at ACT. And for me, an ideal application is not made of your class 12 score. The entire process of how we administer and how we accept students is as holistic as it gets. And the example I give to students is like a piece of cake, okay, which is actually cut into pieces. So your co-curriculars, your leadership positions, your essay, how you interview, and essentially also what you score in your class 12. Now let me tell you, for example, this year we rejected someone with say a 93% in class 12 and accepted someone with 65%. Because we felt the holistic application spoke out to us so much more than just grades. So I think we have to move towards an India where our applications should be more about a name than a number. And at Jindal, we believe very strongly in that. So yeah. So if you are a student, right, what you will do is you first go online and select the program you want to apply to. Now there are 6 different schools which have 6 different undergraduate programs. The law school administers an exam called the LSAT, which is not done by us, it's done by LSAC in the US. The LSAT exam in India happens once a year, which you need to prepare for, and I don't think you need to go to tuitions or coaching centers for. I think it's self-explanatory. You take the LSAT and you apply to Jindal. That's the law school. The other schools, all of which have their own admission criteria and processes. You have to take the JSAT, which is a Jindal Scholastic Aptitude Test. You have to apply online. You have to submit an essay. You submit an application form. So all of which is sort of specific to a school. And you know, the website is so clear because that's something we've worked on. And our admission team travels across India. So in a year, we travel to about maybe 500 schools. And we try and tell people directly what is needed. So that for me is very important. I honestly don't even look at the marks because for me, I think we are very judgmental as people. So for instance, if you tell me someone's got 95%, immediately my mind thinks that person's intelligent, whereas it's not really the case in reality. I look at first and foremost how a student writes. So when they submit an essay, okay, this is important for me to understand how the person is thinking. We personally interview everyone. We meet parents, we meet the student. They come for a campus visit. So we try and see whether they fit into our plans like we fit into theirs. So it's very important to meet people midway, right? Because essentially we create an aura about ourselves, but sometimes you have to realize different people are looking for different things. So I think what I look for is a holistic evaluation within a student. I'm a big fan of people playing sports, doing co-curriculars, theatre, debating, elocution, music, dance. So we look at every aspect before making a decision whether a student gets in or not.